हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज मैं आपसे फाइनेंशियल गोल्स के बारे में बात करने वाला हूँ। मैनी पीपल शेयर दिस प्रॉब्लम वाइल स्टार्टिंग विद इन्वेस्टिंग। दे वांट टू इन्वेस्ट बट विदाउट एनी गोल। ईदर दे डू नॉट हैव एनी, और दे कुड नॉट थिंक ऑफ एनी, और दे डू नॉट वैल्यू गोल बेस्ड इन्वेस्टिंग। बस इन्वेस्टमेंट करवा दो। आर यू वन ऑफ देम? आई रिसीव्ड वन ईमेल विद सच क्वेश्चंस. Radhika, a young and single IT professional, got her first job in a big MNC and was asked to work on site with a client in London. She got a decent salary package, and now with currency conversion, her saving potential, if saved in India, has also increased. Since she has become an NRI in her first job, she was not sure which country, India or UK, she should invest her surplus money in. उनको ये भी श्योर नहीं था कि कौन सी कंट्री में वो रहना प्रेफर करेंगे इन फ्यूचर। एंड दिस इज़ क्वाइट नॉर्मल, नहीं समझ आता इस स्टेज पे। रिटर्निंग टू इंडिया वुड डिपेंड ऑन हर जॉब स्टेटस एंड हर प्रेफरेंस एट दैट टाइम। शी फेल्ट दैट विद गुड सेविंग पोटेंशियल अब वो अब यूके में भी घर ले सकती हैं, बट नॉट श्योर इफ दैट वुड बी अ गुड डिसीजन। नीदर डज शी वॉन्ट हर सरप्लस टू बी लेफ्ट आइडल. Besides all this, she wanted to have a goal-based investment approach. But she cannot think of any financial goals at this point in time. Maybe जब future में कुछ clarity आए on life direction, she may come up with some goals. इस केस में ये भी नहीं मालूम कि goals होंगे तो कहाँ पे होंगे, in India or in UK or in any other country. Now with these thoughts, she approached me for help and guidance. She doesn't even know how she should set her financial goals. Therefore, जहाँ वो ideal investments की direction ढूंढ रही थी, वहाँ पे she also wanted me to coach her on setting goals. Now, this is a common challenge with people of her age. And if they become NRA in these early years of their career, the confusion doubles. With time and experience, सब समझ में आ जाता है, but जब financial goals नहीं होते, they tend to invest haphazardly with some vague approach in search of high returns but going directionless. So generally जो खुद को conservative investor मानते हैं, इनकी investing की start किसी unit linked insurance और endowment plan से होती है, और जो aggressive होते हैं वो stock trading और आजकल crypto trading में believe करते हैं. काफ़ी बार कुछ लोगों को खर्चा करना ज़्यादा अपील करता है सेव करने से. Now this is why they take loans, as पैसे कम पड़ जाते हैं for big expenses. Remember, no cost EMIs are also loans only. Because of all this, they are bank's favorite customers. So what do you think? Is this the right way to approach financial management? Well, of course not. It's important to tame this behavior in the early years, which is where goals are important. बट वही तो बात कर रहे हैं, what if you do not have goals? What should be the starting point? Where and how should you invest? What would be the right approach? Let me tell you what to do when you do not have financial goals and how to set the same for future. See, in the absence of financial goals, it's best to focus on habits and work on to establish good financial habits. We generally try to work on those things which we feel we are not good at or need some improvement. Check out your New Year resolutions. Every time you set some, you will list down the things which needs immediate attention or something new you want to add in your life. But जो है उसकी value नहीं होती. As an example, when you are healthy and fit or consider yourself healthy, of course you won't think of working on to improve your health. You start finding solutions in this area only when you lose the healthy and fit status, and then follow good eating and exercise habits to avoid gaining weight and stay fit. Likewise, those who do not have any financial goals are either young enough who have not seen the financial challenges in life, or have enough to consider that they have everything they want in their life, and thus there is nothing to be saved for. But here you better do your best to improve and maintain your financial health. Let me give you 6 points on what you can do. First is about keeping financial hygiene. Now it is imperative that you keep your finances in order and keep learning about the taxation and investment rules, etc. Always stay on the right side of the law. NRIs के लिए ये और भी important हो जाता है. They have to convert this savings account to NRO account, opening a new NRE account, investing in shares with PINS account are some of them. Maintaining financial records at single location is ideal. You should avoid over investing and under investing. Don't invest just to save taxes or earn returns. Don't invest in insurance. Keep investment and insurance separate. You should also not ignore your insurance coverage. Insurance is also important. You should maintain an adequate emergency fund. Never self-medicate. Better to have a professional by your side. Never take advices from multiple channels. Keep educating yourself so you can ask the right questions to your financial advisors, or keep asking questions to educate yourself. Don't forget to file taxes on time. You should always have nominations for your financial investments. Another good financial habit which you should inculcate in you is budgeting. Budgeting does not mean cutting down on your spending. It's about knowing where your money is going, so you can channelize it better. Monitor your spending structure closely so you can stop leakages or unnecessary spending when you find them. फालतू का खर्चा कम करना चाहिए. You have limited money और life कभी कुछ भी दिखा सकती है, so better be prepared. You'll have a lot to spend if you do not set goals to save, which will become your lifestyle and becomes hard to compromise going forward. Eventually अगर आज सेव नहीं किया तो कल डबल सेव करना पड़ेगा. Your every purchase, not only when you make it, but every time you look at it, should have a reason behind it. It is good purchase if you are happy with it and still using it. Otherwise, you should be cautious about such purchases in the future. When you see something you like, do not buy it right away. Better to wait. Give yourself time, at least a week. If it's truly needed, you'll purchase it. Otherwise, पैसे बच गए. The third good financial habit which you can work on is habit of saving money. If I know you don't have no goals to save, but goals नहीं है तो भी save करो. If you work on budgeting rules, you'll find that at this young age you are having a decent investable surplus and your savings potential is quite high. Saving money should be can be one of your goal. Saving or investing 40 to 50% of your income is a good rule of thumb. If you have high mandatory expenses, then you may start with savings of say 20% of your income. The sooner you become accustomed to all of this, the better prepared you will be for the future. You don't need to worry about where your money is invested at this point in time. Of course, equities are a better investment option in the long run. However, if you are unfamiliar with those instruments, go with the bank recurring deposits. Remember that goal is to build good money habit, not to make a lot of money. At this stage, if you focus on returns, you'll make mistakes. You can also work with a financial planner who can help you decide what investments are best for you. Fourth good financial habit would be to keep a safe distance from borrowing. Loans keep you away from reality. In the initial years of your financial life, try to save, not to borrow. Try to buy things from your savings, or at least fund 50% of your purchases from your savings only. EMIs are easy to enter and difficult to exit. Never build a habit around loans. Delay your purchases if you cannot afford it now. Remember, your car, home, even iPhones can wait, but habits once built will be difficult to break. No cost EMIs are attractive, but may cost you high if you become habitual to that. Never play around with your money. In good investment times, every second person wants to try their luck in the stock market directly. Some want to learn, whereas some feel that they can do better than the mutual fund managers. Every IPO looks like an exciting opportunity, not because they have learned the art of investing wisely, but because the mobile app they have subscribed to has been giving successful stock tips and have generated high returns in the past. Plus, this system is cost effective too. as there is no boring advisor and his cost attached to it. सब free है, सब exciting है. Some wants to set up go a step up and try future and options. There are many who wants to invest in cryptos too, not because they know how the thing works, but they are impressed with the past returns, and और आजकल तो there are many startups that allow them to invest in the same. One should learn to differentiate between luck and skill. I mean, in bull times it's very difficult to figure this out as everything around is growing. So the other way to keep yourself safe from fads is to put a limit on this kind of experimentation. Never consider yourself an expert. In fact, no one is expert in investments market. In financial markets, you are new and should invest only under supervision. Else put a limit to such investments, say around 10% of your total investments. The most important habit to inculcate is living and enjoying life. Yes, you should not compromise your life. Stay alive. अब आप ये मत सोचना कि इतना कुछ बता दिया सेविंग्स के बारे में, अब एंजॉय करने को पैसे ही कहाँ बचे हैं. You shouldn't have to compromise or sacrifice your enjoyment of life for saving, but better to define what good life actually means to you. Spend your money on things you value the most. Spend your free time with friends. Invest in traveling, exploring new places. Try new cuisines, read more, sleep more, exercise, or whatever you like to do. Play. In fact, put yourself in a process, if not through goals, then through discipline. You should learn to organize yourself well and manage your time well so that you have enough time to pursue your hobbies. At this age, follow a budgetary approach and budget 10% of your income for your hobbies. All this will help you in maintaining your financial health, and going forward, when you zero on to your important goals, you'll already have a decent surplus to provide that for. So in the end, I would say goals are important for giving direction to your savings. If you cannot think of goals, make your regular savings a goal. Save for short term and long term. Save for your financial freedom, and save more now to buy time later. The whole idea is your financial wellness. Hope you liked this video. Do share your views and questions in the comment section below. Thank you.